The battlefield extends far beyond what our mortal eyes can see, soaring high above our heads and reaching out into the infinite celestial expanse. We are embarking on a journey like no other, a venture into the cosmic theater where battles of extraordinary magnitude are fought. We look beyond the obvious, beyond the tangible, and into a realm that holds the key to unparalleled victories. We look to the sky. There is a tapestry of stars spread above us, seemingly silent, seemingly distant. Yet they have a language, a power that has been harnessed by the greatest heroes of yore. Their battles were not confined to earth. They unfolded in the sky, and their victories were not accidents, but the product of a profound mastery of celestial forces. It is in the very same sky that your battle for business triumph awaits. But how do we tap into this otherworldly power? How do we fight our battles in the sky? Prepare to unravel the answers through tales of divine courage and wisdom, tales that lay hidden in the sacred pages of the Bible. Join us as we learn from Deborah, the fearless woman who didn't fight on the ground against the formidable Sisera. She took the battle into the heavens, and it was there she claimed her victory. And as we journey through the starry corridors of this epic narrative, you will uncover how to take your own battle for your business into the celestial realms. So come, lend me your imagination. Let us traverse this cosmic battlefield together. Let us master the art of fighting from the sky, for you and for your business. At the end of our journey, we shall see some powerful weapons hidden in the most prestigious book that God gave us to fight from the sky. In the heart of ancient Israel, a tale unfolds, one that shakes the very foundations of our understanding of warfare. We meet a woman named Deborah, not a seasoned soldier, not a crafty strategist, but a prophetess, a judge who led her people in an age when men were kings and women were but shadows. Yet she was not deterred by the norms of her era. It was her profound faith and courage that made her stand apart, and it was these qualities that led her to face the intimidating power of Sisera, a commander feared by all. But what was Sisera? Sisera was not just a man. He was a symbol of seemingly insurmountable odds, a manifestation of the impenetrable force that comes against us when we least expect it. He was the commander of an army that dominated iron, a material that, in those times, decided the outcomes of wars. It was the Iron Age, and he who wielded iron wielded power. Sisera, with his iron chariots and iron will, seemed invincible. When this force came against the Israelites, their kings resigned in fear, unable to face the iron storm that was Sisera. But Deborah, she stood tall. She looked at the storm and said, "I will face him. I will fight." But how? With what army? With what weapons? Her answer lay not in the clashing of swords or the trampling of horse hooves. It lay in the silent, infinite expanse of the sky. She fought Sisera from the heavens, commanding the moon to rise and shower down water onto his forces. She used the celestial powers, the very forces that rule our cosmos, and turned them into her weapons. Her battle was a spectacle of divine intervention, a demonstration of what happens when human courage aligns with celestial power. The victory was resounding. The invincible Sisera was defeated, his iron chariots reduced to nothing in the face of heavenly might. And the one who stood victorious was Deborah, a woman who didn't know war, but knew something far greater. She knew how to fight from the sky. Now, imagine if we could harness that same power for our business battles. Imagine if we could understand the language of the stars, the language that helped Deborah turn the tide of war. As we move forward, remember this tale of Deborah. It is the spark that will ignite our journey to mastering the art of fighting from the sky. Our next leap takes us into the heart of the celestial battleground, into the secrets that it holds for you and your business. Are you ready to take that leap? The stars await. In the world of business, we often look around us, studying the competition, the market trends, the changing customer preferences. But have we ever thought about looking up? Looking up to our sky? You see, as an entrepreneur, your business, your success, your challenges are influenced by a sky that's unique to you. Yes, you have your own sky, a celestial blueprint that leaves its imprint on your entrepreneurial journey. Take a look at the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 9. Here we learn about the power of celestial bodies, the majesty of stars and constellations, and how they hold sway over our lives. He is the maker of the Bear and Orion, the Pleiades and the constellations of the south, says the verse. These aren't just pretty twinkling stars. They're cosmic entities with a profound influence on our life's path. Now you may wonder, how does this celestial energy tie into our earthly pursuits? How can these distant stars influence my business? Well, the answer lies in understanding that every aspect of our lives, including our businesses, is connected to the divine law. When we tune into this cosmic rhythm with the use of the Bible and the Bible only, when we learn to master our sky, we gain a new perspective and an unprecedented advantage in our business pursuits. But this is a double-edged sword. As we delve into the celestial realm, we also open ourselves to the possibility of negative influences. Entities like Rosicrucians and Freemasons, who believe in manipulating cosmic energy for their benefits, will pose challenges. They don't believe in God, they believe in the power of the cosmos, and they use it to their advantage, most of the times against us Christians, and do theirs best to prevent us Christians from using this weapons, because knowing it and using it is something, but knowing it and using it, in the name of Jesus, is another and of course the best way to. Remember the three wise men, Gaspar, Melchior, and Balthazar, who traveled from the east to see the newborn Jesus. They were guided by a star, his star. They couldn't manipulate this powerful celestial body, which led them to the humble abode of Jesus. This journey of the wise men, who some theologians believe are ancestors of Rosicrucians and Freemasons, signifies how the celestial power can work in mysterious ways. This doesn't have to be a reason for fear, though. It's a call to understanding and action. Look at Deborah, King David, Joshua. They didn't fear the celestial powers. Instead, they used it. They understood its language and utilized it to their advantage. And that's the mastery we aim for. By seeking wisdom from the Bible, we can understand how to protect our celestial sphere, how to use it to our advantage, just like Deborah did in her battle against Sisera. This wisdom will not only help us fend off negative influences, but will also empower us to use our celestial powers positively for our businesses. Our journey into mastering the art of fighting from the sky has just begun. Are you ready to explore further? Are you ready to unlock the celestial secrets that will change the way you do business? The stars are aligned, and the next part of our journey awaits. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the cosmic wisdom for entrepreneurial success. If you don't read, you'll be forced to accept what people tell you, so keep reading and meditating on the Bible. There's a remarkable parallel between the celestial struggles we've been discussing and the battlefields of the real world. Let's take a moment to observe a modern-day example, the U.S. Air Force. In any combat situation, when the Air Force has a firm grip over the sky, victory is almost guaranteed. They rule the sky, and hence, they command the battlefield. This control, this dominance, is not just about military might. It's about the strategic advantage of a higher vantage point, an overview of the entire field that no ground troop can achieve. Similarly, in the business world, having control over your sky can provide you with a unique strategic advantage, a perspective that helps you understand and respond to situations in a way your competitors can't. Now think about King David's assertion in the Psalms, "Neither the sun nor the moon will strike me." This was not just a poetic expression, it was a declaration of his mastery over his sky. His words echo an understanding and control over his celestial sphere that shielded him from adverse influences. Then there are the great sky warriors like Elijah and Joshua. Elijah, who dared to close the heavens and stop the rain, dictating the rhythm of the natural world. And Joshua, who commanded the sun to stand still in the sky, orchestrating the universe to ensure victory. These are not mere legends. These are examples of the immense power that comes with mastery over the sky. A power that we, as entrepreneurs, can also tap into for our business victories. Imagine the possibilities if we could harness this celestial power. Imagine your business soaring high in its sky, untouched by the strikes of the sun and the moon, unperturbed by negative influences, seeing things from a higher vantage point, from a broader perspective. We sometimes think our problems are natural, but it's sometimes wise to see things from a different perspective. This celestial mastery, this skyward focus, is what can give us an unparalleled advantage in our business pursuits. Are you ready to discover this power of the sky for your business? Let's continue our journey. and uncover more secrets of the sky that await us. The sky's not the limit, it's just the beginning. Every sky has its storms, its disruptions. In the vast cosmic expanse, there are forces, unseen yet potent, that can shape our destiny. But who are these forces? Who are these wielders of cosmic energy? And how do they pose a threat to our sky? You might have heard of organizations like the Rosicrucians and Freemasons, who believe in the power of cosmic energy, the force that binds the universe together. They operate under the conviction that manipulating this cosmic energy can give them an advantage in life and business. Their intent may not always align with yours, and their manipulation of cosmic forces can potentially disrupt the harmony of your sky. This might seem daunting, but here's the crucial point to remember. God has given us the ability to control and protect our own sky. In the words of the Almighty Himself, in Job 38 verse 1 to 33, He explains to us the workings of the universe, the control we have over our own destiny. This isn't a power reserved for a select few, it's a divine right, granted to us all. So how do we do it? How do we harness this power? How do we shield our sky from those who might use cosmic energy to our disadvantage? The answer lies in understanding and engaging with the celestial forces that oversee our businesses and our lives. We've seen how Deborah controlled the forces of the sky to triumph in her battle. We've seen how Joshua commanded the sun to halt, and how Elijah shut the heavens to stop the rain. They were not just mere humans, they were warriors who knew the power of the sky. If they could do it, so can you. You too can fight from the sky and shield it from those who might disrupt its harmony. You too can command to the moon to strike your enemies in the mighty name of Jesus. You too can exercise control over your own destiny. Are you ready to take that leap? Are you ready to become the guardian of your own sky? Let's continue our journey and discover how you can protect your sky from any enemy forces. Your sky is waiting. Are you prepared to ascend? Picture a day that never ends. A day where the sun halts its course across the sky, simply because a man commanded it to. This isn't a tale spun from fantasy. This is the story of Joshua, a warrior who didn't just fight on the battlefield, but also in the sky. In Joshua 10 verse 12 to 14, we see Joshua standing in the face of adversity, his enemies formidable. Yet he stood firm, he looked upwards, and uttered a command that would forever be etched in the annals of time. "Sun, stand still," he said. And so it did. The sun halted its course across the heavens, lengthening the day, and granting Joshua the time he needed to secure a triumphant victory. The might of this event echoes even in our modern world. Some scientists, in their efforts to understand the cosmic calendar, have found a peculiar discrepancy. There seems to be a missing day, a day unaccounted for in our earthly timeline. The day the sun stood still in the sky, the day Joshua fought from the heavens and brought victory to his people. Think about it for a moment. Joshua didn't just use his physical might. He called upon the powers of the sky with the authority God has given us. He knew the secret of the sky, and he knew how to manipulate it for his advantage. It wasn't about brute strength, but strategic power. Imagine what such a power could mean for your business, for your life. If you could harness the sky, call upon its forces when you most need them, what would that mean for your success? How would that change the way you navigate through your challenges, your battles? Every entrepreneur, every business person can fight from the sky. We all have our own sky, a vast expanse of potential just waiting to be unlocked. Like Joshua, you too can learn to use the sky to your advantage. Let's delve deeper into this cosmic journey and discover more. Close your eyes and let your mind be carried away by the wind. Feel the gentle patter of rain on your skin. Feel the warmth of the sun, the coolness of the night. The sky above us isn't just a canvas of cosmic bodies. It is a fountain of power waiting to be harnessed. Consider the prophet Elijah. Here was a man who controlled the weather itself. He declared to Ahab, the king of Israel, that there would be no rain for 3.5 years. 1 Kings 17 verse 1. And so it was. The heavens closed, the earth dried up, all at the command of a man in touch with the power of the sky. Turn now to the pages of the New Testament, where you find Jesus Christ, the Son of God, harnessing the power of the sky. The disciples were terrified as a furious squall arose on the sea. But what did Jesus do? With a simple command, "Quiet, be still," Mark 4 verse 39, he calmed the storm. The wind died down. The waters became still. Jesus didn't cower before the storm. He commanded it. He harnessed the power of his sky. Imagine wielding that same power, not in just controlling the weather, but in overcoming the storms in your business. Challenges will arise. They always do. Sometimes, they'll come as a drizzle, other times as a hurricane. But just as Elijah controlled the rain, just as Jesus calmed the storm, you too can harness the power of your sky to navigate through these challenges. The potential is there, in your hands. It's time for you to reach out, to command your storm to be still, to steer your business towards success. Harness your sky, embrace its power, and let's continue this journey together, exploring further how you can master the art of fighting from the sky. Let's discover the immense power your sky holds. We've soared through the cosmos, journeyed through stories that resonate through time, all to realize this profound truth. Your sky is not just a piece of the celestial canvas, it's the theater of your triumphs. It's where you wage war against the challenges that threaten your business, and it's where you can achieve your greatest victories. Deborah, the courageous woman, mastered her sky against Sisera, leading her people to victory when all hope seemed lost. Job, the patient and resilient servant, acknowledged the immense power of the Great Bear and other celestial bodies. King David shielded himself from the strikes of the sun and moon, finding his victory in the sky. Joshua, the faithful commander, commanded the sun to stand still, and it obeyed. Elijah, with unyielding faith, closed the heavens, halting the rain. Jesus, the Son of God, rebuked the storm and brought peace. These aren't mere stories. They are demonstrations of the power that lies in mastering the art of fighting from the sky. And in our celestial arsenal, we find divine weapons. The flying scroll from the book of Zechariah, a symbol of God's curse upon thieves and perjurers. The dust weapon used by God against the Egyptians. The divine blacksmiths, representing the forces that terrify and throw down the horns of the nations. Meros, the celestial body cursed in Judges for its refusal to aid the Lord. And don't forget the Great Bear, the star constellation Job acknowledged. All these, and more, are the weapons that God has placed in our hands. You can check our community page to see how we use it in our war room, and formulate your own payer's strategy for you businesses. It's time we take up these arms. It's time we master our sky, leverage its power to rise above our challenges, and secure our victories. This celestial journey doesn't end here. It is just the beginning. So I invite you, intrepid entrepreneur, to take these lessons, apply them, and continue to soar. Master your sky, harness its power, become the victor in your celestial battles, and let your business thrive under the canopy of your triumphs. Now, dear viewer, we extend an invitation, a call to action. Consider your sky. What forces act upon it? How might you harness its power, control its influence over your business? This is not a solitary journey. It's a communal voyage. We urge you to share your thoughts, your insights, and your questions in the comments below or in the community page of this channel. Let's engage in a conversation, drawing from the wisdom of the many to illuminate our path. We might be wrong. We might have omitted some vital points. Let us know in the comment. It can help more than one. Remember, we could not develop everything here. Maybe a part 2 will be necessary. What do you think? If you found value in this journey, I encourage you to subscribe to the Godlygrind YouTube channel. We delve into the Bible's rich trove of wisdom and extract practical lessons for our businesses. If you're a Christian entrepreneur seeking to align your business with your faith, this is the place for you. Click on the subscribe button now and join us as we continue exploring the intersection of faith and entrepreneurship. Let's walk this path together, guided by God's watchful eye and the enduring wisdom of the Scriptures.